Portacapture, excuse me, the Tascam Portacapture, that's a mouthful, let's try this again. The Tascam Portacapture X8. Okay, let's try that all over again. The Tascam Portacapture X8 is quickly becoming one of my favorite pieces of audio gear of all time. It does so much, both in the field and here at home. I recently started using it here in my home office because it is just incredibly convenient. There's a lot of things that you can do with it that you can't do with a traditional USB audio interface. So one of the great features and the versatility that this particular device provides is not only do you have the ability to run the line out, which goes into my ATEM Extreme through the 3.5mm jack, but in addition to that, you can actually record it on the device itself in 32-bit float. So that is fantastic. So right now, the audio that you're listening to is actually the audio that is coming processed out of the ATEM Extreme ISO. But I have it originating here at the Tascam X8. The microphone that I have is an Audio-Technica AT4040. This is a microphone that's new to me, but I actually picked it up used for under $200 with the shock mount and everything, so it was a pretty good deal in my opinion. And it's a really nice condenser microphone. I put the windscreen on here because it does help cut down on the plosives just a little bit. But anyways, that's not necessarily the point of today's video. Today, I just want to talk specifically about this X8. There's a lot of interest out there on the X8, and rightfully so. It just does so many things really, really well. I personally have not run into any issues whatsoever in terms of firmware issues or screen issues or recording issues. Absolutely nothing. Everything that I've done with this, if it's screwed up, it's on me, not on the device itself. But again, when you're running at 32-bit float or when you're recording at 32-bit float, you can screw up just about everything and still get usable audio. So it is fantastic for folks like myself on the random tech channel. I'm not a professional. I don't claim to be. I just do this for my other business, which is real estate. So anyways, let me just show you here real quick what I have going on the Tascam itself. Okay, so I have it set up in manual mode, and let me see if I can zoom in here a little bit. I've got it set up in manual mode, and if you go to the input, the only thing that I have turned on here is the 48 volts phantom power. So it's set up as a mic. I did not turn it on stereo link. I just turned on the phantom power. I didn't set it up on auto gain, and I did manually set the gain at 33 decibels. I don't know what the amount goes up to. I want to say it's close to 60. Here, let's do it. There we go. So we're super clipping, so it's 57 decibels. So I am super clipping in the ATEM. I do have a limiter set up, so it's not going to go past, I think, negative 3 dBs, but it is clipping like crazy within OBS, which is what I'm recording into right now. But the nice thing is I have a recovery track, that 32-bit float, that regardless of how clipped it is, you're still going to be able to pull that down and get perfect audio. All right, let's turn this back here. There we go. So we're super clipping, so it's 57 decibels. So I am super clipping in the ATEM. I do have a limiter set up, so it's not going to go past, I think, negative 3 dBs, but it is clipping like crazy within OBS, which is what I'm recording into right now. But the nice thing is I have a recovery track, that 32-bit float, that regardless of how clipped it is, you're still going to be able to pull that down and get perfect audio. All right, let's turn this back here. So you have the ability, I think it was at 33. Yeah, so you have the ability to dial it in using that dial down at the bottom, which I think is very handy, but I wish you could use it more often. You can't, but that's not the end of the world. What else? So if I go to home, and you can see up, it's recording here up on the top. It's got, again, 32-bit float. So now notice in the background, I've also got an SSL2, which of course this doesn't focus on. I've got an SSL2 Plus, which is collecting dust. I am not using that very much anymore because the Tascam X8 is doing such a great job for me. Both here in the home office and when I'm out and about creating videos. So the other thing I'll show you is the settings that I have within the ATEM software. Okay, and you can see here all of my cameras are firing over here, but I don't have any of the audio turned on for any of the cameras because the microphones in the cameras are absolutely terrible. So what you can see over here, I have it hooked up to mic 2. I was using an RE20 on mic 1, and I've since moved away from that. So anyways, I'm just using mic 2 right now. And if you click in here, I've just got kind of a light EQ set up, so nothing crazy here. And then I've got some processing as well. Again, just an expander, a compressor, and I didn't turn the limiter on. I instead have it turned on the master bus at the end. But you can see, again, not a whole lot of... Oh, let me move this here so you can't even see it. Jeez. Okay, so now you can see it here. Again, just a light compression, 2-to-1 compression, threshold of -20 dBs, and an expander that's set up at about -40 dB. So it's a nice, good, clean signal. It's nothing crazy about it. I think it sounds pretty decent coming out of the ATEM. But again, the nice thing is I'm recording in 32-bit flow. So in the event that I screw something up in here, I have the ability to go back, pull out that 32-bit float file, and it is magical. Like magical. It's awesome. So that's it. That's all I kind of wanted to show you folks today. It's, again, I think the Tascam, this X8 is a terrific tool. It, again, records in 32-bit flow. I know I'm beating a dead horse here, but it's like the real deal. I have the Rode Wireless Go 2, which, you know, that's like a marketing ploy. They say that, you know, oh, it's 32-bit float. All that is it allows you to export in 32-bit float. It doesn't actually record in 32-bit float. So just be aware of that. And I know there's a lot of other companies out there that are doing stupid stuff like that, where they just want to get a little bit of market share to, you know, based on false advertising. It's not false advertising, but it's misleading advertising. But the Tascam, I am here to tell you, it is the real deal. Does an excellent job for $500. If you're looking for an audio recorder that you can use not only in the field but also at home in like your home office use, it is a terrific device. So I highly recommend it. If you did enjoy this content, I just kindly ask that you smash that like button and also click the subscribe button down below to be notified of future videos. Thanks for watching. Take care.